Ben!
Rob!
Can you tell American fiction from American fact?
Do you mean fake news?
No. I mean, can you tell movie plots from actual news stories that came out of America?
Ooh, maybe.
Ooh. You ready for your first one?
Hit me with it.
Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot.
A young Boy Scout with an affinity for chemistry builds a functional nuclear reactor in his garden shed.
This sounds like it could be one of those classic 1980s weird fucking like body swap things where like a nuclear physicist switches bodies with a Boy Scout.
Rob Schneider is.
yeah. If Rob Schneider was in that movie, he'd play the nuclear reactor. I'm going to say that that's a movie plot.
Right.
Because of the explanation I just gave. Fuck right off.
No. David Hahn, right? He was a Boy Scout who was really good at chemistry, got really interested in nuclear fissile materials. And it wasn't fully a reactor, like he couldn't like plug his iPod into it. But it was fissile material capable of making isotopes. The EPA ended up raiding his house. He joined the Navy, got quite high in the Navy, and then died about 10 years ago for fentanyl overdose. The fact it's not a film.
It's a roller coaster. That is a roller coaster.
Why is there not a script for that? I'm sure it's on the blacklist somewhere. Have you got one?
Rob Schneider plays the mom.
Oh, God.
All right, I got one. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yep.
American fact or American fiction?
Ooh.
Man and a woman are married.
Yeah.
Tensions rise. They split in January, and upon a trip to a zoo, they offer the woman a very special service of being able to name the cockroach after her ex for Valentine's Day.
Right. This sounds like a film because I can't imagine the details you've given me making the news.
So you're wrong.
Ha! Wrong!
Shut up.
What?
The news story is, zoo allows you to name a cockroach after your ex for V-Day.
You can pay $10 and name a cockroach after your ex. Then it gets fed to one of the zoo animals. Or you can name a rat. That too has a similar fate. That'll cost you $25, and all you have to do is submit your ex's name online before Valentine's Day.
Witches bombed the Nazis.
Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. It's the Nazis who should be afraid of me.
Witches bombed the Nazis.
It's camouflage. I'm over here.
Film?
No. American fact.
Right, this game doesn't work if we've both just picked all news stories.
No. So the 588th Night Bomber Regiment was a unit of all-female bombers, but they used biplanes rather than engined planes. They'd switch the engines off when they were getting to the Eastern Front of World War II.
Tom Hardy in Dunkirk.
It's very similar to Tom Hardy in Dunkirk.
That's all I wanted. Was that so hard?
And I've spotted that you're not in bed yet. Quick, go on. Get yourself tucked up and I'll see you very soon.
And the sound that their aircraft made while they were in neutral would earn them their monikers, as the Nazis likened it to flying broomsticks.
Fuck yeah.
That's a film, an all-female bomber regiment.
The Night Witches versus Nazis. Yes, sign me the fuck up for that immediately. Right. Are we joking? We have Sucker Punch, but we don't have Night Witches versus Nazis.
I wish we didn't have Sucker Punch, but...
What is this?
I'm going to help you to be free.
Hey, buddy. I sees you.
Okay. All right, I've got an easy one for you here.
I'm easy. I'm
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Hit me. Come on, hit me.
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Hit me. Come on. Hit me.
Bullied teenager accidentally comes into contact with nuclear waste and goes on a rampage.
Film. Toxic Avenger.
The Toxic Avenger.
That's what the kids are calling him. I think it's swell.
Good shit, buddy. Remake coming soon.
Who the fuck are you?
Okay, American fact or American fiction.
Okay.
A defense lawyer had to come back to his home state and ended up defending his judge father,
right,
who was involved in a hit and run.
News?
Wrong.
Fuck off.
It's an American film called The Judge, starring Robert Downey Jr., and it's mint, even though when it came out, everyone fucking hated it.
Okay. I got a little bit nervous then because I thought we'd got the same the same film plot down there. 40-year-old man divorces his wife, moves back into his parents' house, ends up suing his parents later on in court for damaged property whilst moving.
I want money. That's what I want.
Right. I got a couple threads here.
I can be more specific. It's essentially his parents threw away his porn.
Wait for it. Ography.
$6,000.
That's a news story.
It is news.
Yeah, I knew that was a red
It
herring.
is
I
news.
thought we had the same film plot there.
Mm.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This 40-year-old man sued his parents for 87 grand for throwing away his porn.
He even called the police on his parents. This is an email from one of the officers who worked the case. He wrote, Charlie sent me around 44 emails that will be sent to forensics to be added to this report. Emails contain lists of DVDs and VHS tapes, different sex toys, and lubes that he states are missing.
Well, speaking of American fact or American fiction.
Okay.
A quadruple amputee goes on a shooting spree before going on the run and being described by police as armed and dangerous.
Fact?
Fact.
And that's a fact.
Fact, buddy.
You want to Google Sean Petrozzini, who shot his parents before killing himself during a routine traffic stop and modified the weapon so he had like a plastic putty shoulder stock and he'd removed the trigger guards from all the rifles so he could fire them. No, because realistically, he's still a quadruple amputee, so it's not like he's going to be able to just whip them out. He's not Billy the Kid.
Okay, yeah.
It's going to be significant amounts of prep.
I was way more impressed before, but okay, fine. Okay, but if that was a movie, who would play the quadruple amputee?
Obviously, Rob Schneider.
There is one correct answer. Rob Schneider's not it. Schneider would play the buttstock. Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
It's American Sniper 2.
American finds it hard to wipe her.
Ooh. I mean, that might be an edit.
I don't think it is. He's a triple murderer. So who are you sorry for?
Yeah, fuck him.
Who you offended on the behalf of?
To be
A
fair,
dead
who's
murderer.
offended by that? All right.
Right.
Sound. All right, sound. Have you got any more?
I got one more for you.
One.
Right.
Hit me with the last one.
This is a difficult one.
All right.
A Chicago police officer faces off with a career thief named Macaulay, and the pair sit down for a heated cup of coffee whilst one was chasing the other. In the end, the thief flees the robbery knowing that he's trapped, is chased down, and then shot and killed by the officer. They sit down for a heated cup of coffee.
Film.
Which film?
Heat.
Correct. And is Heat American fact or American fiction?
Oh, this one has layers.
Like an ogre.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh.
Fact?
Based on the account of Chuck Adamson, a Chicago police officer who was also a story supervisor on the movie, or he was related to, it's his fucking story.
He had a visitor's badge, all right? He was there.
And I'm also here.
Do you know that I knew none of those answers? And I was just looking at your face and then weighing up my options as if to be sort of like... I had zero idea of any of that. Is there winners and losers in this game?
We're all losers. We have a movie podcast that just covered American fiction.
Go listen!
We've got a full 1 hour. It's available...
Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, if that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Good Pods.
Is a place.
That's a place. Podbean. I saw that the other day.
Podbean.
Go fucking listen. Also like and subscribe. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.